gotta set, oh, you gotta set, all right.
Set it, bro.
Oh, Jesus. You're so good at getting that arm down tight every time.
I'm not so proud of you, just appreciate it.
Yeah, that's effective, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you say?
Your experience stuff. You used to tell me.
Wait. I'm gonna break my toe.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
I was just seeing if you're gonna address it, that's all. Just seeing if you're gonna address it. Just asking a question. grab your wrist?
No,
Yeah.
I couldn't get it.
You say something, if the guy doesn't know what he's doing, with his friend. If I grab your wrist and you got that bit in here, and I go to grab or something, yeah, see if I can get here. Can you grab my wrist? With my hand, your right hand? No. Try to reach under your hand and grab my wrist. I can't. Okay.
But that can be effective.
Yeah, sometimes from top half, if you're trying to get that here, and you're.
I was in your bar, and that means it's probably more hard.
Actually helps.
You think so?
Yeah, so go ahead and do the punch to the arm. It's the overhook with, this one, yeah, overhook with this one. Overhook. Yeah.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, and your right hand's going to make.
Oh, like this?
And like this? Yeah, can you reach your wrist? Probably not, right? Hold on, this is where I control. No, keep right in here. I'm gonna go in here, mistakenly, and grab my wrist. Yes. And
Oh, look at that.
so when
That's
that's
awesome.
when they don't ever defend, the defense is to put the palm and raise it up and tap the head. What they'll do, mistakenly, they'll overhook, well, that's your hook, and then you just bring it on.
Yeah, I felt that.
Knees to elbows. Your base is good, you're bringing those in.
So I can do this from under or from the over.
Go to the over, and now punch with the right hand, grab your wrist if you can, right? This is hard,
Yeah, I got it. But if you come under,
but then if I go to thing, you grab my wrist.
oh, that's brutal.
And I'm locked, because I can't push up, I can't palm up, and you lock me in a downward position, laterally in that choke.
That's really great.
I try to sit that in when they know that it's coming.
Yeah.
And they don't want me to defend. I'm like, cool. You just gave me an extension to this other leg.
That's really good. I appreciate that technique. That's great. I hadn't seen it before.
And I'm fighting that bottom half, there's a lot of palm ties, there's a lot of houses. I'm super vigorous, but my elbows are vulnerable for you, and I understand you letting me up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be tight, but
No, you're.
I'm either gonna posture up and open up the elbows, trying to do both, or I'm gonna kind of try to keep the elbows tight.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I felt bad about this. How's your shoulder?
Oh, no, I tap rope. I tap rope. And plus, because I'm able to train as much, I've been lifting weights in my last hour of work. Lifting weights is like my right likes the biceps,
Ah.
but the shoulder tightness.
Really?
Yeah, the jiu-jitsu helps me with the movements. So,
Have you heard of the Indian? I've never done it, but they have it looks like bowling pins, and then it's called the Indian, like India,
you know, they're like the,
and they swing them.
yeah, and they're also the weight and the sticks.
Yeah.
I don't do them.
They're supposed to be really good for loosening up tight shoulders.
I'm doing a lot of arm right now, just to try to, and I'm not lifting heavy benching, I'm just doing kettlebells and dumbbells. I'm trying to get all that soft tissue. I used to power lift a lot, so.
Oh well, that's why I feel that power in there.
Yeah, but now it's the jiu-jitsu driving, but it's, I don't bench as much, but I can move people, but because we both have grappling strength, I'm using the position to sort of the frame of it. And I realize that I'm trying to prevent it, I'm trying to wrestle up, I'm trying to use shield, you just have an extra throw my question. And that's good. That's what I'm telling you. This is beneficial for me. I'm not, I didn't go anywhere. I'm getting that.
I'm fine if you want to. I'm too old for these dogs.
The difference between a skilled grappler who's not trying to hurt me as opposed to a young or new person who doesn't know who's going to hurt me. So,
All my injuries have come from me either being new or new guys.
yeah.
And dude, now when I roll with new guys, my primary focus is I don't care about, I want to give them a good roll, I want to let them work, I want to let them try stuff, I want to let them fill the position, right? So I want to be a good partner for them, for where they're at. But my focus is making sure, especially big ones, heavy ones, we're talking like, big, heavy when, as if they do weird shit that you're not expecting. And I just expect in my brain that at any moment they're going to heave their weight, just drop it straight down or heave it one direction, and I want to make sure I don't have, something that's going to snap.
Well, that's another thing. When I redirected him, I knew he knew that I wasn't going to get what I had this time.
That's
And
fine.
it wasn't going to get, but there was a
Yeah.
And that's the subtle difference. Like, I love a guy at my work, and he's been going on with work people for years. He's so lucky. And he got hurt at Apex, and now we're just starting to get into it. And we roll, and then we get this, and let's do this, let's do additional, let's do Apex, and we roll, and he's just at the point where he could be dangerous to himself. He pinched his neck going against another right belt. It wasn't him, it wasn't the other guy's fault, it was both their fault, aggressive. What you're doing is so damn control. That's jujitsu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You feel the position and
So I did.
you know what, it took me a long time though. I was slower than most. It really took me probably around purple belt to really gain the pace timing. Being able to adjust the pace, right? It was really hard for me to get out of that early mode of like go like hell. So it's pretty normal but most people work out of it within 6 months. It took me a little longer.
Yeah. We're going at a good intensity, so it's not like you'll hear me breathing, that's just what I have to do. I have to keep my core tight. When you hear that, it's not an exhaustive breath, it's more of a make sure I'm breathing, because if not, I'm going to be carrying audio. So I'm trying to frame and not lift with my ribs and my lungs.
Yeah.
Because I know I can breathe my lungs if I just carry the pressure, you know, so.
And I tend to trust that you can be safe in those positions. I don't put, I also have the ability to adjust the amount of pressure I put in.
Yeah.
Right? Against dickheads, I can really freaking, I can blow those ribs apart. But, you know, most of the time, I'm not, especially with you, like that guy Jason, right?
Oh, no, yeah.
I'm never gonna do that, right? Like, I'm just doing jujitsu. I will purposely not do that side pressure, side control pressure against, you know, new people learning.
So
There's no need.
he is really athletic and really limber, but he's just trying to figure out, he's more of an analytical, trying to understand jiu-jitsu, because he's a striker.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, but I figure it's told me what it was. It's not taekwondo, it's like, whatever.
It's not a problem.
It's not taekwondo, it's not judo, but it's something like that. It's a kung fu karate type.
Yeah.
So he's used to that horse stance, that's keeping that distance within reach.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get him inside, and now he's inside, he's defaulting to go close water hot water, walking, try to stay active in the water. Decide where you're doing the clinch, but determine that you get outside of that. I'm falling in your guard, but you're doing grips in front of you. You're doing all these things, it's keeping me in your fatal funnel. So
Yeah.
he needs, and when we start going, because he's athletic, we go a little harder. You and I can tell he's not for these things.
No, so look, like when I'm going with a new guy, right? Like, look, I can just explode out of this and try to shove you backwards, or just really, right? So, I let the guy try to do his thing. I let the guy try, right? I let the guy, I could be exploding right now.
Yeah.
Right, I could be exploding. So I'll just see what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right, I'll just see, you know, are you gonna let me, is this what you want me to, right? Like, so I'll just see what you're gonna do. And if you make the fatal mistake of like, right? So I'll just, and I can really try to take you back right now, right? I can really just come up with everything I got, but I'll just sit there and hold, right? And see if you can work your way out of it, or what you're gonna do. And guys will start, you know, and the next thing you know, you're gonna take you back, right? But I'm not trying to, I'm just feeling the position. I'm just letting you work. I'm just letting you to see what you do, right? And I focus on not letting my arms get separated.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, this is what I wanted to tell you when I got sidetracked. When I was training with Visa with those 3 guys, for the home and check and all that. And I've heard it since then, that they were big on saying, Muchacho was teaching a move, a half-guard pass. And it was the whole thing where, sit-up stuff, where, the head thing, right? And you were like, and I was just saying, what, you're gonna let me just do this? Right? And you shut up, that's great. But they said something that I've taken with me throughout. And they said, when you got guys that know what they're any of you guys who don't, but really, the thing is, who's going to win the jiu-jitsu battle? It all comes down, it can all be boiled down to like one freaking thing, and that is he who has inside position wins. Inside position meaning, right? You're on the outside, I'm on the inside. And then they broke it down with the legs, right? And then Rodolfo goes, he doesn't speak the word English, in Portuguese, he says a bunch of stuff, and the chick says, well, he's right? He's like, what he said was that it's not necessarily who owns inside position, it's who controls inside position. So that's why I see, see, you have your knees inside, and I'm on the outside. So you're controlling, right? So even if I'm inside the guard, right? So now if you have your inside, if you're inside, that's who wins the position battle, is who controls the inside position. So inside control, right? So my whole thing that I'm doing is I'm trying to own inside position separate. So and kill, right? I'm trying to own inside position. And that's what I'm doing. I say I'm like owning your arms, but I'm owning the inside position. I'm inside your arms.
You're doing what I was telling Jason, you're on this route. On this one, not this one.
Yeah.
Because your head position is perfect. You can go from left to right if you want to. But you're keeping that chest plate on my wrist. To where if I try to bridge into you, if I try to shoot out, you're keeping me pinned.
Yeah, I got that. So I own inside position. Right? This is on the outside, which you're using the block. Okay? But you know, if I get underneath, I'm owning, now I can go for arms, right? Your neck's exposed. If you own inside position, now I go here, you can bump my arm off, with this hand, just bump it, right? You can protect your neck, right? So it's like, that was like one of the biggest things I took away from that whole training thing, and then rolling with them and feeling it, is that they're like, and Rodolfo was like incredible with, he would go, he wouldn't fight me. So he's one of two people I've ever rolled with where I felt like I couldn't get any grip, not grip, but like a bite on straight on like resistance, right? Like if I went to push his knee, this is now it's a fight. And you're pushing. As soon as I go to try to connect with something, he would change it. He wouldn't allow. I never felt like I had something that I could like pull on or get a hold of, right? He just flowed through, right? He never engaged in a battle of like strength or I'm gonna get this arm and you try to pull it away. I'm gonna pull it right. If I wanted to pull my arm away, I didn't like this grip, and I'm like, and I'm trying to fight it, so pull your arm away. He would just, right? He never engaged in a tug of war. He would let it go as soon as I went to try to. He never did engage, and the next thing I know, and everything he was doing was he would do, and then he owned inside position. And so that's one of the things that I've taken ever since then, that was back in like 2017 maybe, is always, especially, right, is trying to own, is not letting you have inside control, right? Is owning inside or controlling it. So, if I control it like a half guard, right, you may have inside position, right? But it's actually just taking it above, like it's controlling it. It's controlling the inside position. I'm in control of it, right? You can't do anything with it. So anyway, that's kind of like where I always am I'm thinking when we're rolling is the inside position, not letting you have it inside position. And I noticed that, for me, that's what I'm fighting for. So I'm always fighting for inside position, in all the positions.
Here's what I'm doing, is I know you got inside, and you get inside here, but lower belts, I'm able to know that I wasn't actually controlling the inside.
That's right. See, I may have inside, but if you control it, see, that's what I'm
You're
doing.
essentially dominating us, and it's not.
Yeah, but if you can control, I may have it, but if you control it, then so it's who has control, not necessarily who owns
And
it.
another thing you do really well is once they got the inside, you keep the arms right, or well, you keep that little under, so you're winning without the head. But even with the head position, so yeah, so you're not the one on beat, but I'll do this with blue belts.
Yeah, I'm gonna get caught.
And then I just can say, oh,
Yeah,
now you got inside, but I got.
Yeah, you've got control.
That's from.
That's right.
I'm not worried about it, but that's, and I go.
Well, what I'm feeling is I'm feeling that you're owning the control of it, right? And so I'm like, I gotta address
You're
that.
addressing it perfectly.
Right.
I'm not worried about it. Okay, I gotta get better. If I get
Yeah.
better with you, I'm gonna get better at this.
That's what we hear, all right.
Things have been coming in every day for the last 2 weeks.
He's gonna fucking charge me a fortune. He's like, I said, let me pay it for the summer I'm up here. He's like, what he said that was, he's like, a guy like you, it's just based on a donation. Oh, I see. So now if I chase with my donation, I'm an asshole, right?
Thanks, buddy. See you Sunday, Matt, or
Yeah.
you take a break?
No. Sunday open, Matt. Thank you for training with me.
For sure, thank you for training with me, bro. Seriously. I appreciate you.
Hey, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
This happened over and over. So,
I'm
dude,
saying that.
what are you doing? Okay. For this is a sequence. I'm just going to show you. I noticed I did the sequence a bunch of times. Right? Is this right here? Is going to push. Right? And you have, what are you doing with this on? It doesn't matter what you're doing with this on. Sometimes, but if this is that, really a mistake, right? So it's an arm grab. Right? If I go here, if it's up here on my head, right? But all I'm doing is at the moment I hit an arm grab, this here is getting pushed, right? And it allows me to kick right here.
Yep.
I'm going to hit your back and you're going to stand there, whatever, right? But that's just like, do that to me.
So I'll tell you what I'm doing. I know that arm drag's there, but what I'm doing is trying to do, and it's successful with most people, is they think they're going to sweep me over this knee and try to push me down. They kick this leg and push. So if you try to do this way, they do this. And what I end up doing is, because I'm framing you kick,
Well, that's not going to work.
I know it doesn't work. I just stand up.
Yeah.
But it's not working with you because what you're doing is you're driving me over here, removing my ability to stand up. That's why I'm failing at that. And I realize that's why I'm real comfortable here. But I'm losing the position when I transition to the back. So what I need to do is bait you into that arm drag. And as you're doing that, you need to pummel to step and frame.
Yeah. And
But I'm losing the position right here.
yeah, this is no good for you.
Every time I'm losing it there.
So here. So, see, I don't actually like this. For me, I'm just telling you, sit up and put your foot right here. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't feel like I like this for me. For me, I don't like this setup. I don't like it. So I'm not gonna let that sit there. That's just me, right? And if I'm doing it, I'm gonna do it more like on the inside, right? And I still don't like it. Dude, I just don't like that. I'm just the feel, right? The feel of it. I don't, it's just this here, listen, bad things are gonna happen. All you gotta do is just underhook this and push. It's just,
You don't even,
I don't like it.
you don't even kick, you just frame and it just already sprawls my
I just don't, I don't like it. I'm just saying, I feel this here, and I don't like it, right? Like, yeah, I'll do this. So if you put this on the inside of the knee, to push it. See, so I'll do this stance, right? But typically I'm coming in, like almost like a knee slide setup, right? And I'm gonna push and go walk that, take a big step that way and try to collapse your.
So this is what people are doing.
But I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
This is what people are doing.
I don't like this.
Not what you do, but even like here. Everybody's doing this and they think they're gonna get me with this, and all I do is just stand up and I put up and just stand up.
Yeah,
And then I grab with my head.
yes.
But it doesn't work.
Yeah, the arm grab is it's terrible.
I like what you're doing because you're controlling this, and I'm framing with this one, thinking I'm being real effective. This one comes in, I frame here.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing real good, and you just go.
Oh God, that sucks.
But that's what I'm saying. You're doing that effectively, that cross lateral, you're pulling my elbow this way,
And pushing
my knee that way. And it's beautiful. And I'm going, this time I'm not going to fall. This time I'm going to pummel. This time I'm going to post. This time I'm
It
going to.
happens so fast. You can't.
And I know it's coming. I'm like, can I plank? Can I post? Can I?
Well, then you're coach right, which is yours. You're feeling it and experiencing it and seeing what you can do. Here's the deal. You're up here like this.
Yeah.
This is just, if you're just waiting to say, I'm going to do something and then I'm going to react, I think it's too late.
I might bounce it. You know what? Now that I'm thinking this position, as you arm drag,
Yeah, you're
I
done.
don't, but I don't have that underhook when you give him the back. I got to get that underhook.
I know you got it.
Yeah. Good stuff, dude.
Yeah. I just wanted to show you what I feel like I'm doing. That's like I'm not trying to. It's just something that I feel like I'm hitting that particular sequence a lot.
So even though